Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome to the final bonus video of Let's Play Professor Layton and the Last Specter. Well, actually, this version, I'm playing the European version, so this is actually the Specter's Call. And the reason, as I've always explained as I've been doing this, is like, this is the version where I'm able to actually grab the weekly puzzles associated with each game. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. Also, Happy New Year's. Hopefully when this video comes out, because I'm literally recording this extremely late at night. So, heads up if I sound like very tired or like I'm just not going to be able to solve things properly. It's very, very late, but I just want to have this video out there for the New Year's Eve. But, there's that. We're going to do that today. And we'll also take a look at a top secret hidden door, because I did open it, as I explained in the last video, using the scavenger hunt that was available on the Retro Achievements site associated with this game, or this version of the game. So, weekly puzzles. There is 33 of them as usual. Once again, the first one is all the way in the bottom, and then it was like just, well, weekly releases going from apparently November 18th, 2011 all the way to June 29th of 2012. So, first off is the matching mouse. Now, I will say the varying degrees of difficulty of these puzzles, well, it varies. So, and you can use a hint, and they'll give you one hint. Without using a hint coin, obviously, because there's no point. But, I don't even know why I clicked on it. We don't even know what we're going to do yet here. What a lot of mice. There's one mouse that looks exactly like the one circled in the bottom left. From its shape to its pose, from its tail to its nose. Which mouse is it? Circle the matching mouse. Okay. Now it's not its shape as well, so like it can't, like, it seems pretty uniform, right? Like some of them are pretty fat or pretty small. Like I'm taking a look here. It looks like a lot of the ones on the right and the bottom are not it. The one on top kinda looks like it. It's between the one on top left and top right. Although the one on the right is kind of fat. Like I was looking at this one, but I don't think that one's it. I think it might be this one. I'm a little bit iffy because it looks like the stomach looks a little too small, but no, I think that might be it. Actually, I just realized the tail on the right doesn't even match, so it must be this one.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Okay.
No puzzle is without an answer.
Not too bad. You found that identical mouse. Alright, today is a quarter. One day, a boy noticed something peculiar while looking at his favorite calendar. The number of the day today is a quarter of the one shown a week ago, but a third of the number shown 2 weeks ago. What day and month is it today? In quarters? The number of the day today is a quarter of the one shown a week ago. But a third of the number shown 2 weeks ago. So, right off the bat, what I'm a little iffy on is it could be talking about... Well, if the number is a quarter or a third, that means that it's going to be like a day early on in the calendar, and they're talking about something later on in the day, or excuse me, like late in the previous month, is the way I'm looking at it. So, something that was like a quarter, I mean, we got something like, let's just say, for example, if today was the 3rd, or no, excuse me, let's just say the 4th. Then a week ago... No, actually, that'd be too much. Because a quarter of it, of like 16, right? But would that really have been a week past, you know? So same thing, like if it was like the 5th day at 25, the 6th day being... Oh... Would that be 24? But why has it 25? Wait. Maybe I'm thinking about something a little bit more here. No. 5 would be 20, 6 would be 24, which I still don't think a week previous, or yeah, a week previous from the 6th would be 24th. The 7th, that'll be the 28th. That sounds more feasible. Because you won't have the 8th, so I think it has to be the 7th. And it's asking for the month as well. Well, if it ends on the 28th, could be February. So it now should be March. I think that's how it is. Now, something I gotta watch out for, though. This is the European version of the game. As we all know, we write our days in America a little bit differently. In the European regions and others, you put the day first and then the month. I get why, and I get the whole thing about the hierarchy to it. It's just...
How about
it's
this?
different, you know, but there you go.
I knew I could do it.
The dates 1 week ago and 2 weeks ago are 7 days apart. They are also 4 times and 3 times today's date. For these two successive multiplies to have a difference of 7, they must be multiples of 7. Today's date must therefore be the 7th of the month. That makes the date 1 week ago the 28th, and for this to be true, last month must have been February, because today's date therefore is the 7th of March. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Love letter. One of these 3 letters is actually a love letter, but which one is it? A love letter? Alright, well the idea, right off the bat, the idea that these are creased like that makes me think something's going on, and I think I kinda see it on C, because that looks like a half of a heart. And I'm sure if we combine it, I think that's the heart. That's the love letter.
I think I've got this one.
If the creases weren't there, I don't think I would have gotten that
That
easily.
puzzle was no problem.
Folding paper makes a heart shape. How romantic. Alright. Excuse me. We got hearts on the mind now. Hat panels. Oh no! Professor Layton's top hat is in pieces. Rotate and switch the panels to put the hat back together again. Like, what do you mean switch it? Oh, okay. Well, hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. If I remember how this symbol works, that'll be great. I mean, is this really a puzzle, per se? Seems kind of odd to be a puzzle. I mean, whatever, I'll accept it. What portion am I missing here? These look like they need to be somewhere as well. Like there's like a border to this. Okay, no, that makes sense. Where is this the circle piece I'm missing? Oh, there you go, that's better. I still feel like I'm missing something else. New. No. Okay, that seems better. Now, how come I'm a little iffy about this one, though? Maybe this is one that should be on top. Okay, that seems better. There you go. Yeah. Yes? I'm just double checking all the symbols here. Nothing seems jagged, nothing seems out of place. Alright.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Alright.
I did it, Professor.
Really want to call that a puzzle. I mean, I guess it's a puzzle, but a true English gentleman is nothing without a top hat. Mysterious symbols. A dig team discovered a set of 4 squares engraved with mysterious symbols. After analyzing these symbols, one of the archaeologists realized that by moving just one square, the symbols actually represented something people still use today. Circle a square that can be moved to make these symbols understandable. But these are... It's a compass. These are not mysterious symbols. Right, we got west. That's east. I mean, this is a little off. That's supposed to be north. So if we kind of flip it the other way, well, I'd imagine that just needs to be just turned like maybe clockwise a little bit. But yeah, it's a compass.
Time to apply some creative thinking. I love the thrill of a good solution.
The symbols indicate the 4 cardinal points, north, south, east, west. Yeah, that was not hard at all. Juicy rewards. You're in a shop that has a special bottle return policy. You get 1 full bottle of juice for every 3 empty bottles you bring in. A customer comes in and buys 5 dozen and 7 bottles. 5 dozen and 7 bottles of juice. How many bottles of juice will a customer ultimately get to drink if they keep returning empties? So, 5 dozen, right? So that's 5, 12. Which is 60, right? My math is being very dumb. I'm gonna double check that because, like I said, I'm an idiot sometimes. Yes, I gotta trust myself more. So that's 60, and then 7 plus 7. So you have a total of 67 bottles that you bought. And then, so if you drink those, and then, well, we can't really divide 67 by 3, but what does it round up to? Around 22. So, if we do that, that comes out to 89 bottles, about. Like I said, if you do it by 3, you get like 22.3, etc. But if I take that 22 and divide it by 3 as well, because you are still getting more bottles afterwards, right? So that's 7 plus 3. Plus 7, yeah, 7.3. So let me do this again. So like, we do 67 plus 22 plus 7. Now we have 96. But those 7 bottles, you're going to get another 2 because you're getting 3 others. Well, yeah, because from that 7, you're going to return 6 of them to get 2 more to drink. Now, what is kind of throwing me off, though, is like those 333s. If I add those up, I think we'd get like another bottle or two. So I think it's at least 98, but I don't know if that's the exact number. Let me take a look at a hint here. 67 bottles. You get one full bottle for every 3. 67 divided by 3 is 22 bottles with one empty remainder. Okay. That's... okay, so one empty remainder. Keep repeating this calculation of 3 empties to work out how many bottles the customer gets to drink. So that's what I'm saying. You're getting 3 empty ones, I think. I actually think you're going to get 99, but plus 1, I think, because I think you're going to have another bottle afterwards. So it might come down to an even 100.
What do you think about this?
Okay.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
That was kind of cool. 100 bottles of juice in all. He'd get 22 full bottles from his first 67, with one empty bottle left over. Then he'd get 7 full bottles of another empty bottle left over, and after that he'd get 3 full bottles of 9 empty ones he'd have by that point. Finally, he can get 1 last full bottle from the last 3. There you go. He might want to rethink his policy. Yeah, just get rid of it entirely. Tidy toy shelf. There are toys scattered all over the floor of this room. Thankfully, there's also no explaining where each toy goes on a shelf. The card goes immediately above and to the right of the hoopla. What the hell's a hoopla? The thing in the bottom right? Okay. The panda and a rabbit cannot be next to each other. The plane and a rabbit must be placed as far apart as possible. So that makes me think like A and F or C and D. The panda must be placed in cubbyhole E. Oh, well, that makes a little bit more... Boom, there you go. Okay. So, hoopla. The car goes immediately above and to the right of the hoopla. Well, that means hoopla, the only way it's going to work is to put it in D. Above and right, that's B. Panda and rabbit cannot be next to each other, so... Now, I don't know if that means it can't... It definitely can't be in F. I don't know if that means it can be in C, though. But either way, it says the plane and the rabbit must be as far apart as possible. And that's where I think the diagonals come from. So, if that's the case... there we go. And then what's left over is the robot. Yeah, it's because it doesn't even mention a robot in the description, so it's just simply left over.
I think this is right.
We literally just had a puzzle like that today because Skinny finished streaming Escape from Ever After. You know, I joined her for like the vast majority of it all, and one of the last storybooks we were in, we literally had to do something like this regarding a bunch of like food. Now it looks all tidy. Which folder? And I gotta take out my dog in a little bit, so I'm probably gonna cut soon so I can get back to this. You're searching for a single folder in a box of 100 and begin by taking every 3rd folder, starting from the front of the box. None are the folder you want, so you put the folders back where they were and try taking every 4th folder. Next, you try taking from the back, taking every 2nd folder and then every 5th folder. Again, replacing the folders after each check. After returning the last of these, you spot the folder you were looking for near the front of the box. It was there the whole time. What position from the front is the folder in? Position? Hold on. What do I actually input? Like a number? Yeah. Out of 100. Well, you're making a sound like... Yeah, near the front of the box. Well, you obviously missed it when you were going every 4th folder. That alone makes me think it's either 1, 2, or 3. Just from that alone. I guess we can also say, 5, 6, or 7. maybe. But next, he went from the back, taking every second folder. And then every fifth folder. So you went like 2, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5. Is that what you did? Or... Because if that's the case, you try starting from the back, taking every second folder, and then every fifth folder. That's a stupid way to be checking, man. Just check one by one. If you did that off the bat, you would have gotten it. If it was near the front... Let me take a look at a hint. You don't find a full folder by taking every third or fourth folder from the front. So naturally, the nearest folder in the front that you haven't seen is probably still folders number 1 out of 100. Starting at the back and taking every second folder means that you'll see folders 5, 3, and 1. So what happens when you take every fifth folder starting from the back? So if you see 5, 3, and 1, they're not mentioning 2. I'm picking 2 just based on that hint, but I feel like it needs to be worked out a little bit more. I'm hoping that the game tells me a little bit.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Once again, if you didn't find every fourth folder and then going
a gentleman
backwards,
leaves no puzzle undone.
You found it near the front. That's what it has to be. It was the second folder from the front. If you're good at sorting information, you'll know that this would be the case whether there were 100 folders or 1,000,000. Well, okay. To me, that was just kind of like logical, what's left, right? Order of elimination, somewhat. Painting the stairs. A tower has a spiral staircase running through it. 2 painters have come to paint the steps. Painter A will paint the intersection of the steps, starting at the bottom and working his way up. Painter B will paint the outer section of the steps, starting from the top and working down. They both paint at the same speed. If both painters start painting at the same time, who will finish work and get to go home first? So, part of me wants to say C, because it's like, oh, they're going to meet. But they're going... They still have to continue going up, and then B has to continue going down. And I think that's where the trick is. B is going to be at the bottom of the steps by the time that he's done. They'll be finished at the same time, but he still has to climb back down. So it has to be B who goes home first.
How about this? I knew I could do it.
B will be able to go home first. A will finish painting first, but he'll be at the top of the tower. Since the paint of the steps will still be wet, he won't be able to go home for some time. Yeah, it's kind of... They didn't really plan this, did they? Whatever. It's a puzzle. Book browsing. There are 8 books on the desk, but only one of them is currently being read. Use the following clues to work out which one is which. The book being read is between the black book and the yellow book. The third book from the black book is the tallest book. The third book from the thickest book is red. The third book from the yellow book is green. The green book sits at one of the ends, and the red book is next to a blue book. So can I change the colors? Or no. How do I... Yeah, so I just didn't put the number, or the letter it's pointing to. So... Black and yellow. The one that's being read is between black and yellow. So, the third book from the black is the tallest. When I say the third book, well, it can't be H, so F... EDC. So C is how do I want to do all this? I'm gonna say black. Okay. So it's between C and something. So it's not going to be A and B. Simple as that. The third book from the thickest book is red. So E is pretty dang thick. Now, I don't know if they mean H or do they mean B? The green book sits at one of the ends, and the red book is next to a blue book. Ah. If I assume, if they're talking about E, this is, oh, it could be H. And that would make G blue, but I don't know if it's going to be one of the ends. Let's assume this. Let's assume it's meaning to the red, the left, meaning that one's red. Third book from the yellow book is green, and green is one of the ends. Well, no, because they're also saying red. Red is next to a blue book, so that means A, meaning H is green. So third book from the yellow, E is yellow. So that means it's between C and E, so it's D. The answer is D.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
It would have been really nice if I can actually
That puzzle was
fill
no
in
problem.
the color of the books, you know, like just like for my own sake here, like, oh, just keep clicking on it and here we go. It would have been easier to spot if you just used a bookmark. Yeah, that too. Showtime. Wasn't there a movie with Robert De Niro and Eddie Murphy called that? I feel like it was a fever dream. The 25 members of this cast stand on an opera stage. In time with the music, 12 of them have to join hands in a boy-girl order to create a closed chain. 5 of the remaining cast members should end up enclosed within the chain, while the other 8 should be outside. Can you work out which 12 cast members should form the chain? Draw lines between the people who need to hold hands. I'm just wondering how this works. Okay. So, when they say it has to alternate, right? It has to be like boy, girl, so I'm assuming this will be the boys and that will be the girls. So, 12. It's a 5x5 grid. 12 of them are going to be holding hands. When they said 5 are going to be in the chain too. Because at first I was going to do something like that, I guess. Oh, no, I can't do that. And kind of go from the outside and like do something like this. I don't know how many. Let me just do this first, see how many I'm counting. All right, frankly, let's just do it as I do them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that doesn't do it. So I gotta enclose that a little bit more. So I did it here. Can I start from here? Oh, see, if I do it like that, I don't have to, like, do, like, a weird jump. I just keep doing this. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it says there's going to be 5 in the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there should be 8 left over outside of it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect.
Time to apply some creative thinking. I love the thrill of a good solution.
That was nice. That's exactly how they form the chain. Just what kind of opera is this anyway? You're telling me. Alright, this should be number 12, right? Yep, Cleaning Mojo. Jojo. A wizard stands in the center of a room, holding a magic broom. Facing the north wall, he chants a spell, and the tiles marked with an A become clean. Next, he chants a spell by facing west, and the tiles marked with B become clean. The wizard then repeats the spell facing south and east, but some of the tiles are still dirty. Can you work out which ones? Touch the floor to select the dirty tiles. Oh, okay, so A's clean, B's clean. He chants the spell of facing... Okay. He repeats the spell facing south and east walls. Why wouldn't it be any of the other ones literally just marked? The ones we can't, like... We can't obviously click the ones that say A and B, but... I'm a little bit confused here. He, facing the north wall, he chants a spell and the tiles marked with A become clean. Okay. But what, like, they were already marked A? Like, that's why I'm a little bit confused. And is it kind of like a... They're still dirty. Let me take a look at a hint here. I'm a little bit iffy here. Try rotating as screens. When the spell is cast facing south, the tiles are clean are the second from the left and the first and third rows from the top. The third from the left and fourth row and the fourth. What? Like, I'm still a little bit confused, like, if this is like some type of pattern to this. When a spell is facing when the spell is cast facing south, the tiles are cleaned are the second from the left on the first and third rows from the top. What? The second from the left on the first and third rows from the top. Like A. Yeah, like... Wait. The second from the left. So it's... like, how do I put this? Like, you're changing the perspective of this, right? So, or like, I should say the other way around. Like, it's going to be flipped like this, so now he's facing that way, so yeah. The second to the left, at this point, from his perspective, on the first and third rows. Okay. The third on the left, on the fourth row, so the A on the top here. And the fourth from the left on the first row. Okay. What happens when a spell is cast facing east. Well, it's facing east. Are you even gonna be able? Because like the one all the way on the right is cleaned. Second from the left as well. So at least on east, these aren't getting cleaned. Because if I inverse it for the north, then the I don't. Okay, if I try the west now. Well, if the east side isn't getting cleaned, then it means this one isn't getting done either, if I change the perspective. I don't know. What about the ones I'm standing on? Like, are they getting cleaned at all when he faces east or even south? I did notice so far that I've only clicked on the ones that are dark green. Does that matter? I don't know anymore. I'm not trusting this now. So the ones on... okay. Think. The pattern I see based on perspective alone is that the third column, or the third box in like the top row in whatever perspective is not getting cleaned based on the patterns that we've seen so far. So that would mean these. That would be the third one facing north. This is the third one facing east. That's the third one facing south. This is the third one facing west. I don't know if that's exactly what they're going at here. The second from the left, first and third, and then the third from the left on the fourth row. But they don't mention anything about, like, the top rows. So I think what I have might be right.
This is what I've come up with.
I didn't like that. Ew, okay.
That was it.
Spellbinding performance. The 4 tiles shown will still be dirty. It looks like we'll have to clean those the old-fashioned way. Yeah, the amount of time it took me to figure that out this magic way, I would have been done cleaning it ages ago. Oh, I gotta take my dog out. Let's solve this one puzzle, then let me cut this and I'll be back. There are 3 bells, each of which... oh, we've done this before with Sebastian, I believe. There are 3 bells, each of which has 1 red, 1 blue. Beneath each bell is a counter. The bells are rigged so that the count increases according to certain rules. Counters are already on the values shown below. Okay, use a red and blue to make all 3 counts display the same number. So let's try this. So, red... damn, did it go up by 6? Yes, it does. And it goes up by 7. Okay. Well... let's see, that's 28... Damn it. Oh, I was one off. Can I just redo this? No, go back. Ugh. Damn it. I wonder if there's a smaller number. So that goes by 6. Ugh. What other numbers can I use here? Didn't I have that one for the bottom? I think it was. So I need, if I want to get to say 39, then I got 21 plus 18. Oh, I'll just do this 3 times. Okay. Now to get that, it's what, 21? Would it be 6 and no 7? Hey, just 21, right? Oh, and these do 7s. One more. Okay. Woo.
How about this?
That wasn't terrible. I just had to find a number I wanted to
knew I
stick
could
with.
do it.
There might have been different answers to that too. We're going to fuse moves, but also number 39. Okay. That wasn't terrible. Let's see. Let's do one more. I kind of want to get to the halfway point here, but we'll see. Mow off. 3 students work part-time mowing lawns. Experienced student A can cut grass on 1 lawn in 12 minutes. Strong student B can mow 1 in 18. And the lazy student C takes 36 to finish mowing a lawn. How many minutes would it take them if they worked to cut a single lawn? Would it not just simply... Well, at first I was like, why don't, like, how many minutes would it take them if they worked together? Well, at first I want to say, like, well, it's still going to take, like, the least amount of time that it takes for the experienced student, so, like, 12 minutes, but they're working together, so realistically, he's getting some help there. So we know for a fact that it's something lower than 12, right? I don't know if it matters, but I'm trying to think, like, hey, what's like a common thing between all numbers? If I'm doing my math correctly, I mean, obviously, divisible by 2. I think, no, not 4. I believe 6, though. Yeah, 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18, and what is it? 6 times 6 is 36. I wonder if that's the answer. Let's take a look at a hint. Try adding together fractions. In a minute, they can mow a 12th, B can mow an 18th, and C can do 36. Adding these fractions together gives you 6 over 36, or 1/6. If they can mow 6 of a lawn in a minute... Oh, well, they literally just gave to us then. If it's 6 of a lawn in a minute, then we just need 6 minutes. Okay, the hint...
What do you think about
literally
this?
just gave to us, though.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
6 minutes is correct. Calculate how much of a lawn each can mow in 1 minute. Student A mows 1/12th, student B 1/18th, student C 1/36. Adding these fractions together gives you 6/36, which can also be written as 1/6. Therefore, if they can mow a sixth of a lawn in 1 minute, they will just take 6 minutes to mow a whole lawn. You know, it helps when you have people to help you, right? Duh. Graffiti numbers. The wall is covered in graffiti numbers. When written in this style, all the numbers apart from 3, 4, and 7 can still be read as after being rotated 180 degrees. Now imagine that every number between 0, 0, and 99 are written out in the same style, and you sorted them all out into 2 groups. Those that are readable, those when rotated, and those that are not. Can you work out the difference between the quantity of numbers in each group? Ew. Well, I'm sure I can, but I feel this is going to take a long-ass time. I'm trying to think of an easy way to do this. We already know that we can't be utilizing anything with 3, 4, or 7. Like, in any capacity. So, I guess with that being said... Imagine that every number between... What were they asking me again? Can you work out the difference between the quantity of numbers in each group? The quantity? Ugh. Between 0, 0, and 99. So we got 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, not 0, 3, or 0, 4. We got 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, 8, because we're skipping 7, 0, 9. Right? So, how many numbers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it. That's 7. We can repeat that for all the ones in the 10s and 20s. Once again, we're skipping 30s and 40s. The 50s, 60s, skipping the 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? So that means that'll be 7 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Yeah, zeros were 1, 10s 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 49 of them that can be read backwards or like rotated, which means the remainder. I mean, if we're looking for the remainders are the ones from 00 to 99. Is that 50 or is that 51? Because I guess they're including 00 in an account. So I guess that'd be 51. What's the difference between each of the... Oh, I guess there's just a 2, but I'm going to take a look at a hint here. So yeah, 30 to 39, 40... Yeah, I did that, figured that out. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Okay, so was kind of doing it, but am I understanding it correctly? Will it have a remainder of 50 or 50? I think it would be 51 just because we're including the 0, 0. I think that's what's throwing me off. Should be just a remainder of 2.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Okay.
No puzzle is without an answer.
Whew. Unbelievable. Their 51 numbers are unreadable from a rotated of 180 degrees. The remaining 49 are still readable. The difference between the two groups is therefore 2. Alright, I'm going to do one more just so we're at the halfway mark here. Then I'm going to walk my dog. Very late. A child is writing numbers on paper with a black crayon and a red crayon. So far, she's written 221, 1121, 1321, 122, 131, and 132, 231. Though it may look as if she's writing randomly, she is in fact following a rule. What is the next number that the child will write in the sequence? I get it, and then also... How do I explain this? It's one of those weird things, like, I know what's going on, but, like, I can't put it to words. Two, then 21, then it moves. They're not gonna put a 4 in there, are they? I don't think so. So, or do they take the 1 and keep transposing it? Where the hell does the 3 come into play? I just realized that. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 1. Wait a minute. Saying it out loud kind of helped. There's 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. No, see, I would have thought it'd be 3, 2, 1. No. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, and then 1. No, 1, 1, then 2, 1. No. The way that they also have it written out, like the crayon. We got 2, then we got 2, 1, and I guess you could say 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So now you're adding onto it. It's going to be 7 digits. Right? Like 1, 2. Let me take a look at a hint here. Now I'm going crazy. Yeah, all numbers after first consist of alternating red and black digits. That is half the key to the pattern. The other half is the relationship between each number and the number that comes right before it. Yeah, I want to, I get it, but dear God in heaven, I can't explain it. But the thing is, even though, I kind of get it, I still am struggling to, actually get the actual next number in sequence. This is bothering me. This is not hard. I know it's not. But I'm chalking it up that it's almost midnight, so... 2. Now, does it go 1, 2, or is it 2, 1? That's what I'm also wondering because of, the way it's written out. Two, then 1 and 2, They do 1, 2, and 1, 1. Then 1, 2. What, see, it's the damn 3 that keeps throwing me off. The 1, 3, 2, 1. I would expect the next number in sequence to be like 1, 2, 2, 1 or something like that. Are they adding it? But then, no. Because it doesn't go beyond 4. Like, I don't think we're ever going to get a 4 in here. It's going to be some combinations of 1, 2s, and 3s. Two. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 3, 2, 1. It's like when you say that out loud, it's like it's describing something, and that's what's throwing me off. Like when we say that there's just 2, and then we say 2, 1, but in actuality, it's like it keeps alternating. So it's not really 2 and then 21. It's saying 2 and then there's 1, 2. That's the point. I think that's what it is, but I'm still getting confused. This is describing what's above it. There's literally 1, 2 in the one before it, and then in this is describing that there's 1, 1, right? And then there's 1, 2. So that means that this is describing but you have a damn 3 in there. Well, no, we're talking about there's 3 1s and 1, 2. But how do I write it? That's what I'm kind of wondering. How do I write it out in the next sequence? Yes, it's explaining that there's 1. Like this here is explaining that there are 2. No, there are 3 1s and 1, 2. So and it's the black first. So there's 3 1s. And then there's 1, 2. Right? So in that case, we're looking at 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. That's we're figuring out. We need to describe that. But there's not 3 2s and 1 2s. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't be taking this long on it. I'm almost gonna call this a mulligan just because like it's bothered me. I know it, but I can't put into words. Oh my God, this is so stupid. How do I describe what is being written right there? Maybe I should continue with the other ones. Like, it's a 3 1s. 1 3 2 1. Guys, I think it's getting late. I hate doing this. I'm going to do a mulligan on this one. And I'm going to take a quick break so I can take my dog out and come back and do the rest of the half of these. This is... Alright, I just revealed the answer. Okay, dear God. It's 1 2 2 2. Hey. 1 2 2 2 3 2. God.
I think this is right.
I need I should have
wasn't
written
so
it down.
hard.
Each number on the board describes a number that came right before it. So 1 2 2 2 3 2 describes the numbers 1 3 2 2 3 1. Number 1 appears twice. 2 appears twice. 3 also appears twice. 1 2 2 2 3 2. 2 2 1. Yeah, okay, I get it, but dear God, I gotta continue. Sorry, folks. Ugh. Let me go ahead and take a quick break. I'll be right back, and we'll start off with puzzle 17, I believe. Halfway there. Alrighty, folks. Half hour later, and I'm freezing because it's I didn't realize we had a decent amount of snow come down. Whew. And it's officially New Year's Eve. So I'm literally recording this on the same day when I put it up, which I know some LPers do of days old, but I like recording in batches ahead of time. But either way, many steps. A and B race up a flight of steps to get to the top of the hill. A misses 1 step of every stride, while B misses 2. While they reach the top, the number of strides each took differently. No, when they reach the top, the number of strides each took differs by 10. How many steps are there to the top of the hill? Well, I doubt they want to say, like, I guess you could cheat and, like, look at it, like, try counting each one, but I think it's a little ridiculous. It says they race. Do they meet at the same time, or... I'm not really sure. A misses 1 step with every stride, while B misses 2. When they reach the top, the number of strides each took differs by 10. Huh. I don't know. I want to take a look at the hints, because I'm not even sure what's the best way to even look at this. A manages 6 steps with 3 strides, while B does in 2. Therefore, for every 6 steps they climb up, the number of strides each makes is different by 1. Oh, so it's 60 steps, because every 6 steps is 1. And if they did it by... they're saying that the number of strides differs by 10, well, there you go. See, these hints are a little bit too hinty, if that makes sense. I guess I guess in my head when they say that they missed a step, I guess I thought they meant like they trip up a step or something. They literally mean they skip a step. And you know, this could be a whole thing because this is the it could be because this is like the European version of the game. So, you know, there's going to be a little bit of different language used. So I think I'm still in my America, terminology when I'm sure misses the same things as skips. So that's where I got tripped up. But because of that hint, now we know that there's simply 60 steps.
I'll handle this one, Professor. I did it, Professor.
So this step-sational. There were 60 steps in total. A and B must have been feeling fit. But looks like B got there first either way. Well, they did say that they skip or miss 2 steps each. So evacuate again. Okay, this again. Alright, the entire neighborhood has to be evacuated. You asked some locals to help, but you were only able to recruit 10 people. 1 whose voice carries 3, 2 whose voices carry 2, 7 whose voices carry 1. Position your volunteers so that the evacuation message reaches every part of the neighborhood. Let's mess around a little bit. So I think for something like this, I don't know if we want to use somebody like that, or we use somebody like this. That covers up quite a bit. Only one of these guys, though. Yeah. We could do that, I guess. Who else? Where can we use this other lady? There, maybe? I'll just fill in the rest of these little gaps. Like, one's by, like, each little corner, and it covers, like, 3. I think that's kind of nice. Come here, buddy. Took him out, he went pee-pee, and now he just doesn't feel like going to bed, I guess. Alright. That's good. Can I use you here? That's good. I gotta use you somewhere. Oh, wait.
Some puzzles
Perfect.
must be met directly.
I think the reason why that one was a little bit easier
I
is
love
simply
the thrill
because
of
it's
a
like,
good solution.
there's really only like really pivotal spots. Like you can use like one square, like using the one 7 people, or the 7 people only carry 1 square across. Well, I was like, there's only really a few spaces that really would have made sense. So that's just one way to get it. Okay. Ring of ribbon. A girl made a loop out of variously sized pieces of 3 centimeter wide ribbon. The outer circumference of the loop measured 122 centimeters, while the inner one measured 78. Okay. What was the area of the original ribbon in square centimeters if none of the pieces overlapped? This is straight up math. Okay, I need a hint to see if it gives me the equation. What will you get if you add the inner and outer edges together? Try to think about how long the original ribbon was. Wait, do I add the 122 and 70? Benji! What, buddy? I gave you a treat. Now he's on wine. He's like, oh, you didn't give me a treat. I gave you your treat. I gave you your favorite treat, too. Guys, hold on a minute. Let me grab him something. Even though it's freaking almost 1 a.m. Alright, folks. Sorry about that. He might just be a little, like, finicky, too, because, like, I'm still awake. He's like, come on, man. You should be sleeping, which I agree, but I just wanted to get this out of the way. Let me take some water first. Stay hydrated, folks. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it kind of... Let me take a look at this hint again. Because they're kind of asking, like, oh, what happens if we add the inner and outer? So that's 122 and 78, which is 200, right? Try to think about how long the original ribbon was. Well, I mean, I guess if we cut it out, Wait, I guess it... Would it be 200 centimeters? Well, but then it's telling us it's 3 centimeters wide. Does that matter? Made a loop out of variously sized pieces of 3 centimeter wide ribbon. Those various sizes. And if none of them overlapped? I think just because of how tired I am and just because I'm a little iffy, I might do a mulligan on this one. There's no other hint I can use. I mean, besides, like, okay, the inner and outer, that's 200. I'm not really sure to go from there. And just because I keep forgetting the actual formula for this because math. Okay, yeah, I just had to reveal it. It is 300 somehow. I don't know how it's 300. I mean, we got 3 centimeters, but so far, so good. So, whatever. The answer is 300 square centimeters. Square. Okay. It's easy to find out the area by adding the lengths in the inner and outer edges, dividing that by 2, and then multiplying the results by 3. Oh. Okay, yeah, that one's just math, so I just don't remember math that much. What comes next? A vandal has scrawled graffiti all over his garden fence. The fence has been daubed. A series of alternating squares and circles with numbers in them. It seems the numbers follow a pattern, but the last circle is too dirty to read. Okay. What do you think that final number could be? Well, in terms of ones in the squares, I mean, 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 4 is 16. 8 times 8 is 64. So I guess it's be 32 times 32, which I'm whipping out my calculator because I just am crap at math. That should give us 1024. And the fact that they give us 4 spaces means I just kind of confirms my answer there.
I think I've got this.
See, I like the pattern ones if I understand them.
That puzzle was no problem.
Okay. Square on the head. The number is 1024. The number is big, but the rule is quite simple. The numbers in the circles are the squares of the numbers before them. Well, yeah, that's another way to look at it, too. You just have to multiply 32 by itself. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Shear and shear alike. 2 farming brothers inherited a flock of sheep numbering... Wait. I'm going to reread that. 2 farming brothers inherited a flock of sheep, numbering a multiple of 10. Their father's will stated, each of you inherits however many sheep you shear, but you may only shear up to 7 sheep a day. The brothers began at the same time shearing as many sheep as they could, but the younger brother gave up during the 5th day. The elder brother continued and sheared the last 6 sheep of the flock on the 7th day. How many sheep did the younger brother inherit? Do we know if he actually sheared 7 a day, though, leading up to the 5th one? Because that would be... Well, it says he gave up on the 5th day. Well, during it. So that means he probably didn't do all 7 on it. So we can at least say for a fact that he did 7 times 4. He at least did 28 sheep. So... there's that. Now, the fact that the brother inherited continued and sheared the last 6 sheep of the flock on the 7th day. So what, was it already saying that there were 6 he didn't do, or... Because if we're saying that he did everything, the older brother, on the 7th day, that's 7 times 7, that's 48. Okay. So... Oh, wait a minute. 48. And they said it's a... We don't even know the total number. All we know that it's a multiple of 10. That's all we know. We don't know the exact number, but if we know he at least did 48, so he did 7 to... Yes, he did 7... 48 or 49. What the hell am I trying to say? No. What is 7... Jesus Christ. Hold on a minute, guys. Why am I getting 48 from? 7 times 7. Not 77. 7 times 7. It's 49. Yes, what the hell? Okay. God, my brain. So... 49. And we know that the younger brother did at least 28, right? That's 77. So the closest multiple, I guess, would be, of 10, would be 80. So we're missing 3 sheep. Are we saying that do we add that 3 from what the younger brother may have did on the 5th day who didn't finish? Although, it says that the elder brother continued to shear the last 6 sheep of the flock. So maybe there wasn't a total 7 on the last day. So instead of saying 7 times 7, it was 7 times 6. So that means that there was 48. Plus the 28. That's 76. The nearest one is 4 to get us to 80. Is that 4? Is that what the younger brother did on the 5th day? So I guess that'll be 28 times, 28 plus the 4. I'm gonna take a look at a hint though. The key is working out how many sheep the younger brother sheared. But we know, duh! You know this elder brother sheared 7 sheep a day for 6 days. And 6, see, that's why I got confused. The 6 on the 7th day, so that was a 48. Meanwhile, the younger brother sheared 7 a day on the first 4 days, which equals 28. Given that the number of the flock is a multiple of 10, it should be easy to work out how many sheep the younger brother sheared. So yeah, okay. I didn't read that correctly. So it should be the 28 plus the 4 left over from the 76. So should be 32.
I think this is right.
All right.
That puzzle wasn't so
Wasn't
hard.
too bad, I just had to read it correctly. Brilliant. He inherited 32 sheep. The elder brother sheared 48, and by the end of the 4th day, younger brother sheared 28. So 28, 48 plus 28, 76. The flock numbering a multiple of 10, so it must have been 80. The remaining 4 sheep must have been cut by the younger brother. Adding those to the previous total gives 32 sheep. Yeah. That's actually very easy, but once again, a lot of puzzles require reading comprehension, which I lack sometimes. Bat traction. The bats in this cave roost in a grid made of 4 rows of 5 columns. Sorry, guys, I thought I heard something. Did I hear something? I hate when it's like super late at night, you hear crap. These bats are unique in that any bat that flies from the roost will be joined by the bats vertically and horizontally next to it. Wait a minute. These bats are unique in that any bat that flies from the roost will be joined by the bats vertically and horizontally next to it. If 2 bats fly from the roost, what is the maximum total of bats that will fly away at the same time? The maximum number. So it just kind of keeps building from there, right? So we have a grid of 5 times 4, so... What? Wait. So let me get this straight. Say, like, I do it here. That they split off. Right? But then... Wouldn't they split off too? Wouldn't it just keep going? Am I just looking at this wrong? Like, why wouldn't all of them go? It's gonna cascade in either way. Imagine what happens when a bat flies from the roost. The bat above, below, to the left and right will fly away. What do you think will happen next? What will happen after? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be every single one of them. Is that the trick?
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Okay.
I did it, Professor.
20 bats. Any bat that flies away will be joined by its neighbors. These bats in return will also be joined by their neighboring bats until they're all flown to roost. Yeah. Okay. I think I was overthinking that one. On the loose. There's a robber on the loose. It's freaking Don Paulo. Look, he made an appearance. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to clarify at the very end of the last bonus video when we solved everything. I'm like, who is that girl or lady next to Brenda? It indeed was Flora. I guess I failed to like see that it was an like you can tell because Luke, Ariana, and Tony do look a little bit older because Luke is actually wearing what he wears in the original trilogy. So that means that okay, they did keep in touch all this time. They're a little bit older, and yeah, Flora would have been, there. So I frankly I couldn't believe it. Like, oh my God, she did make an appearance, kinda. So. It's nice to see Barton again as well. But I feel bad for his father, Gilbert. Anyway. There's a robber on the loose. The village is in a perfect grid, and the police set out from point A, and the robber is at point B. Excuse me. The police set out from point A, the robber is at point G. The police then comb the curious village back and forth along the red line between A and G. Meanwhile, the robber flees back and forth along the yellow line between G and A. Assuming both police and the robber move at the same speed, at what point will the robber eventually be caught? Circle the location from A to G. Okay, we had something like this somewhat recently, and it wasn't terrible, but you still easily got lost in terms of like how many steps they took and whatnot. So remember, the whole aspect is on a grid. So let's see how many steps the police take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. So, wow, okay. Can't spell it, so the Popo, 18 steps, one way, 36 round. Okay. Oops. And then the robber, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, Don Paulo, 12 steps in a single move, 24 round. Well, where would they meet up? They can do both 2 round ways, like if it's 18 and 18. That'll be 36. But then the robber, on their third trip back, they'll meet back up at 36, wouldn't they? So I guess it's a matter of like where it happens at point 36 is the way I'm looking at this. So let's do this again. Oh, damn it. So 16. So here to here, 16. No, 18. No, I got, no. I think I want... I have the right idea. It's gonna be somewhere, like, in between, toward the bottom. I don't think it's gonna be G itself. I think it's gonna be, like, F or E. And because we already did E in the previous one, I don't think it's gonna be E. So just by that stupid logic and reasoning, I'm thinking it might be F. But it's working it out in the steps that I want to try doing. When the police first reach point G, they will not have yet crossed paths with Robert. Yeah, I get that, but before they finish their round trip back to A, they will catch up with him and arrest him in fashion. When they get back? Oh, because, well, okay, they'll be at 18. I guess that makes sense. They'll be at 18 right here. And at that point... So they're at 12 here, and then it'll be 13... 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right? So now we just kind of keep going. 19, 19, 20, 20. Ah, and I see what happens there. Boom, boom. So it is point F.
Time to
Once
apply
again,
some
hint for the
creative
win.
thinking. No puzzle is without an answer.
All right, Chase ends at point F. After police reach point G and Robert at A, they'll head back the way they came and run to each other at point F. Once again, a lot simpler than what I was doing. And is Barton eating again? Tea party. On a fine summer day, 20 people gathered to enjoy a splendid afternoon. Tea together. What? Jesus Christ. We gathered to enjoy a splendid afternoon tea together. Duh. And of the group, 10 were drinking tea, 15 were eating cake, and 3 had nothing except for pleasant conversation. How many people were both eating cake and drinking tea? 20 people gathered. 10 were drinking tea, 15... Okay. How many people were both eating cake and drinking tea? What? Why wouldn't it be at least 10? Well, it's both, I guess. 10 were drinking tea, 15 were eating cake. So it's at least 17, because like 3 of them did nothing, right? So I guess we just kind of leave them out of the equation. But how the hell would we know out of the 15 and 10, how many were doing both? Am I missing something there exactly? Yes, okay, yeah, we get 17. We don't care about the 3. Each of these 17 people had cake or tea or both. Take 15 away from that number to find the people who only drank tea. Take 15 who only drank tea. 15 out of the 17? And then what? The 10 that were drinking tea. No. It says 10 were drinking tea. 15 were eating cake. So why is it saying here, take 15 away from that number to find the people who drank only tea? I'm getting a little confused on that portion of the hint there. Take the 15 away from that number to find the number of people who only drank tea. Wouldn't that be the only people that were eating cake? What am I missing here? Like, this seems really dumb on my end that I'm not understanding this. Granted, it is past 1 a.m. and I still gotta edit and render this and upload it to YouTube. This will be on YouTube in 9 hours' time, just to let you guys know. Okay, just because I am getting a little tired, let me, I'm looking this up, just so I can kind of speed this along, and I apologize, guys. Why the hell would that be the answer? It's 8.
This is what I've come up with.
I don't know why it's 8, though, because I'm still not understanding it, because I'm an idiot.
I knew I could do it.
8 people have both cake and a cup of tea. How do you prefer your tea? And there was a group of 20 of them, right? You know what? I don't even care. You guys can explain to me in the comments. Whatever. Toy chests. There are 4 toy chests with symbols on them in the nursery. Chest A contains 1 teddy bear. B contains 2. C contains 1. How many teddy bears are there in chest D? What? Do I split the numbers? The letters? What the hell is going on with those symbols? Oh, wait a minute. I guess I can kind of see it. There are symbols in the middle. That's a times. I guess I was going to say it looks like a minus. And that looks like a divided by. Because like 1 times 1 is 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1. How is this one? I'm trying to figure out B. Where does 2 come into play there? Oh, wait. Oh, damn it. That's a plus. So, if that's just a big old minus, then there's no teddy bear. The answer is literally there in front of us. There is no teddy bear in D.
I think I've got this one.
Yeah, see, that one was a lot easier.
That puzzle was no problem.
There are no bears in chest D. The symbols on chest are actually squashed versions of the equations written above. Unlike the other chests, the equations on chest D comes to 0, which can only mean that there's nothing in it. Alright, moving on to week 26? Yep, twins and something. Triplets, maybe? Let's see. One twin sister got married and had triplets when she was 25. Jesus. Okay, how old will the twin sisters be when their combined age equals the combined age of the triplet daughters? Alright, this is something. So she had them when she was 25. How old will the twin sisters be when their combined age their combined age equals the combined age of the triplet daughters. So we had 25 when they were what else was I gonna say? When the sisters got married and had kids, she was 25 already, so the combined age at that point would have been 50. So I guess from there is like what age would the children be to equate the same age as them together? Like they wouldn't be like 10, because that'll only be 30. Even though I do like 20. Would I add 45 to that? I feel like they'll actually be kind of old. That's the thing. That's what I'm getting at here. The children had to be quite old to have the same combination, like of 3 times compared to the sisters 2 times. So let's just say if like each kid was like 30 years old, then they would have to be that'll equate to 90. That means that each sister would be 45. That doesn't math out correctly. So if the kids can't be 30, let's just say 40 then. Then that'll be equal 120. 120 divided by 2 is 120, right? So 60? No. That still wouldn't math properly. Although I think we're close. Yeah, hold on. Let me get the calculator out again. Crap, did I closed on my calculator? Yeah, because that's 40. I don't know. That's 120. So 120 divided by 2. That is 60, right? I'm not going crazy, am I? No, it's 60. But that couldn't be the case because the sisters would already be 65. That wouldn't work. Can I do 50? If the kids were 50, that's 150. Divided by 2, that's 75. That makes sense. This 50 plus 25 is 75. Okay. The twin sisters then will just simply be 75. Okay, that wasn't that bad.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad at all.
I did it, Professor.
Okay. When the twins are 75 years old, the triplets will be 50. The combined ages will then be 150. It's kind of cute. Who's who? Makes me remember that stupid board game Guess Who, or the very cheap knockoff version of Who's There. Jesus. When I saw that, I was laughing my ass off. Alright, 4 boys below A to D are actually 2 sets of brothers. A's father's father, so A's grandfather, has 2 children. B is A's father's sister's son. C's mother is B's mother's brother's wife. If D's father is A's father's sister's husband, then which of the boys is A's brother? My head hurts. I hate when puzzles just purposely try to confuse you just for the sake of a puzzle. So A's grandfather. I guess let's just say G. They had two children. You know what? No, hold on. We have A. Then we have F.A., which is A's father, and then we have father's father. Now, they had 2 kids. That's 1. Here's 2. B. Where does B come into play here? B is A's sisters. So, okay, so this 2 is actually, I'll just say S. That's the sister. So that makes sense. C's mom is B's. The mother is B's mother's brother's. The wife is here. So that's who C is. Jesus. So D's father is A's father's sister's, the aunt, husband. Which one is A's brother? Well, it's not B. That's his cousin. D's father is his A's father's. No, and D's father is his uncle. So it's C by elimination. I think.
Some puzzles must be met directly. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
It got a lot easier when you obviously wrote it all out, but yeah. B and D's mother is A and C's aunt. Okay. Why the hell couldn't we just say that? Get a freaking puzzle. Whew. Almost done, guys. Polar bear count. It's snack time for the polar bears. The zookeeper puts out 10 fish and comes back to find some fish remaining, as shown in the photo below. These pernickety polar bears have some rather curious habits. Though no bear can eat more than just 1 fish, and some eat less, they won't share. Some eat less. No bear can eat more than 1, so like some of them just don't eat any? These bears always start eating from either the head or the tail. One eats at least a little fish. So they may not have a whole fish, but some fish. What is the largest possible number of polar bears in the enclosure? They put out 10 fish. And we can't say 10 because they're still left over. We can say that some of them are sharing, but I'm not really sure of that. And then they said some will eat a head or the tail. So, like, and I think that's what they mean by a little bit. Like, maybe one bear eats the head of it and the other fish will eat the remainder of the tail. But I still am not sure, like, how many that... If each one eats at least a little fish... Now, let's say none of them. But it says they won't share. That's what I'm a little bit confused about. They won't share them. Huh. Unless they combine one fish half to the other, is that considered sharing? It isn't as simple as it may seem at first glance. Examine how the fish are placed. There's definitely something fishy about them. How they're placed? There's 6. I mean, they're timed. Does that matter? Does it look like they're timed? There's 6 fish remaining. It wouldn't be simply 6 bears, is it? Well, if each one took... one... Well... I think it has to do something of, like, yeah, they won't share the fish, but... I'm getting very tired. I'm doing a mulligan here, guys. I'm sorry. I meant to do this a lot earlier in the day so I can avoid things like this, but I do what I can. Damn it. I was kind of right just by a guess. It is 6, but I don't understand why it's 6. Why is it 6?
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
The answer is 6 polar bears. 2 fish have been completely eaten, and 4 have been partially eaten. In the photo, the remains of the partially eaten ones are underneath 2 of the untouched. I thought they were times. Maybe the zookeeper should give them fewer fish next time. Oh, okay. Oh, look how tiny the little polar bear is. Oh, I know, like, they're super dangerous, but they look so cuddly. Pizza time. Which pizza has made quite a name for themselves thanks to their speedy broomstick delivery and their specialty toppings? Is Kiki delivering them? These toppings actually transform depending on the time the pizza was ordered. What? The pizza shown below was ordered exactly on the hour, sometime after midday. Can you work out when the order was placed? Let's see, like... Alright, do they want me to give, like, a time? On the hour. I mean, it kind of looks like a sun, but, like, okay. They alternate between tomatoes and peppers. It's steaming. The toppings actually transform depending on the time the pizza was delivered or ordered. By the time it was ordered, exactly on the hour, sometime after midday. I... What is... It transforms on time of day? What is off with this pizza? Like, and I don't know what that is in the middle. Is that ham? Sausage? Wait a minute. Because I was saying, it kind of looks like a sun, but I guess another thing, if they're talking about time, it could be like, you know, hour, minute hands. Look at this one. It's a lot shorter than the others. Is that what they mean by it transforms? Like, on the hour that it was ordered is like is when it gets the smallest, so I guess that would be 7.
I think I've got this one.
Okay.
I did it, Professor.
Once again, a puzzle where you just gotta be observant. It must have been ordered at 7 p.m. The strips of salami show the time like a clock. The longest strip is pointing to 12, and the shortest strip is pointing to 7. You might wonder what a pizza looks like at midnight. Well, naturally, they aren't open during the witching hour. Alright. Almost done, guys. 2 bibs. 2 athletes were standing next to each other, each wearing a bib with a handwritten number from 1 to 9 on it. A child stopped before them and read the 2 single digits on their bibs as a 2-digit number. Then, all of a sudden, the 2 athletes stood on their heads. Seeing this, the child remarked, "Their number's 27 bigger than it was before." If that's the case, what was the actual number on each of their bibs? I wonder if it's like a thing of saying it's 27 bigger than before. And what things are easily flipped, I guess, because like they flipped upside down. I mean, there's 1s. I guess you could do 2s. The biggest culprit is always 6 and 9s, because they can just be, you know, inadverted, right? And wait a minute, they said they're single-digit numbers too, right? He read it as a 2-digit. So, if we do 69, flipping it around, that'll be 96. That's 27. Yeah. 69 plus 27 is 96. So that means the original was 69. Nice.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
That was pretty creative.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
Their 2 bibs are 6 and 9, or 69. When they stood on their heads, the number became 96. The child was right. 96 is 27 more than 69. Water buckets. You have 5 different sizes of buckets that you use to water the plants in your garden. It takes 52 liters of water to keep all the plants healthy, and you spread this out over 3 trips. To keep your balance, you always make sure that the buckets on the left-hand side weigh the same as those on your right. Makes sense. If bucket A holds 3 liters and if bucket B holds 4, can you work out how many liters bucket C holds? Okay, well, they have to, obviously they gotta equal out each other, right? To a total of 52 in some degree. So I guess I can't necessarily say like it'll be 26 on each side, maybe. But let's see here. So A is always going to be 3. Always. And B is going to be 4. Oh. Well, 3 is not even, or B is not even on the 3rd position. So, can we work out what C is? I mean, can I work out what the hell D is? Because I'm not sure we can simply state that, oh, it's going to be at 26 liters on each side. I mean, I guess that would have to be the case. Now, we've had, puzzles like this, and like you kind of like make it, write an equation, really. You know, you're kind of like solving for a particular thing, and I kind of want to go that route, but... We do 3 and 4. That's 7, right? And then whatever C is, let's see, then equate whatever D and E are going to have left over. And it all comes back down to 52. It almost is always going to seem like D and E are going to have quite a lot. Because, I mean, look at, like, figure 2. Because, like, yeah, figure 2, there's D is in there as well, along with having D on the right-hand side. So D is definitely heavier than C, as we see that. But then A and E equate C, D, and E. Man. If you add all the buckets carried over 3 trips and equate that to the total quantity, you get the following equation. 3A plus 2B plus 3C plus 4D plus 4E is 52. I'm an idiot. It's not 52 liters. They weren't showing... Oh my God in heaven. They weren't showing 52 liters in every single formation. I had, yeah, just as the hint said, it's over 3 trips. My bad. If bucket A holds 3 and bucket B holds 4, can you work out how many liters bucket C holds? So that means it's 3C, 4D, 4E is 35. Because we already know A and B. Try comparing this with the buckets carried on the first trip. Jesus Christ. I had an idea, and then it just kind of keeps slipping away. How many bugs have we got here? 5, 11. That's 16. It's a little over 3 1/4. Is that like the average of each bucket being held? But then again, what about 2 has? Well, I feel like C needs to be extremely small for this to work. I hate doing this again, but I'm looking this one up. Well, I was right that it's going to be very small. I didn't realize it was going to be this small, though.
What do you think about this?
It's just a single leader.
You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Yeah, that way the garden gets water perfectly. So there's how it all gets worked out. There we go. And it's telling us there, like, okay, we take a look at the first one. 7 plus C, D, and E times 4 is 28. Plus 4C equals 4D plus 4E. 3C plus 28 plus 4C equals 35, which means 7C equals 7. Boom, 7 divided by 7. See, that all makes sense. But my brain's like, no, shut up. Trapped treasure. Penultimate weekly. Oh my god. You tell them down here in search of buried treasure, but you can't get the priceless red block because of the blocks and the other blocks in the way. Can you maneuver? That is a weird way to spell maneuver, but okay. The red block down to the space just over the arrow that marks the exit. Bear in mind that no blocks can cross the dotted line. I feel like I just did the same thing over and over again. What in God's name do you want me to do here, game? You just decided to throw me in a sliding puzzle. We were doing so good in these weekly puzzles, and they're like, hey, I know you're really, really tired. Screw you. Here's a freaking sliding puzzle just to piss you off. I mean, can I start, like, you know, inching my way, like, a little bit to this? Like, I don't really know here. I was able to move him a little bit, but... Well... Okay, I mean, I keep doing that, but it's like, okay... Now I feel like I just kind of reverted how this was. I don't know what you want from me, game. Like, how am I supposed to... Like, part of me is like, I want to get those yellow blocks further down. Which, cool. It's kind of able to do there, but... How do I get the other one down? I mean, that's one way. Can I slide? I don't want to... I can keep lowering it. I can bring this down. Can I bring the red gem down a little? It's not... That damn yellow one's like getting really far up and I don't like that. I want to get the green blocks maneuvered a little bit away. How though? Whatever, I can bring it. It's like little by little, like, okay. So now this damn yellow block's gonna piss me off. Once I do something like that. Move the yellow, now just keep... Like, I guess just keep going up little by little by little. Wait a minute. No. No. I'm very close. How do I keep maneuvering this? Okay. Oh my god, I'm right there. But I really gotta get this damn yellow block away. And I don't know how to do that. Like, I feel I'm gonna have to manipulate the I might have to keep moving the red block a little bit here. I really need a freaking undo button. I hate this so much. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. If I can just then lift the yellow up, that'd be great. How? Like, I'm starting to get the trick a little bit where some of these are kind of like half turns. Oh my god, no. I'm so close. I'm so close. Oh my god, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I fudged it up. Every time I think I'm a little bit close. What do I do from here? Like I need to get that damn yellow piece up. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Don't do that to me again, game.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
I'm so tired.
No puzzle is without an answer.
Treasure's yours. If you got the intelligence and determination to solve the puzzle, you're all set for sparking future and treasure hunting. No, I'm not. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the last weekly puzzle. Auction order. The 7 items below are displayed at auction. The order of these items is decided in advance, and another item is still to go out. Which item, A to D, is the 8th item going on auction? I could just brute force this and just to get this out of the way, but I want to think about this. 7 items below are displayed in auction. Order of these items is decided in advance, and another item still to go out. Which item, A to D, is the 8th item? Well, I don't know if there's a pattern per se. I mean, the options we have are another cat vase, a spherical one, a straight up looking vase, and a bowl. We got vase, bowl, circle, cat. Vase, bowl, cat. Is it a number of cracks on them, maybe? The bowls are pristine. It seems like the bowls are always going to be nice. The vase... those have 3 cracks on it. Not C, though. The cat... the 4 has 2. 7 has 1. A has 2. There's only 1 sphere. Frankly, I'm tempted to say the sphere, or B, because we've only had 1 of those so far in the auction. Take a look at the hint. Vase, bowl, plate, cat, vase, bowl, cat. However, whatever the rule is, it doesn't appear to have anything to do with the shape. What else could it be? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be the number of the cracks. We have 2 cracks on the cat, 3 on the ball, 1 on the vase, and nothing on the bowl. 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, and I just did it right. I just got it right there. 3 cracks, 0 cracks, 1 crack, 2 cracks, 3 cracks, 0 cracks, 1 crack, 2 cracks. It's A.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
That was a lot easier
I love the thrill of
than
a
the
good
BS
solution.
sliding one you decided to throw at us. At first glance, you may think the shape of the items is important, but it is actually a number of cracks on each item. The order is 3012, 301, making the cat next. How strange. Was that Flora? Was that Anton? I should have looked at a thing more easier. Or a little bit more. Yay, all the weekly puzzles done. Ladies and gentlemen, that is literally all. That's what I just wanted to showcase for today. Oh, let me showcase really quick. Now, this is probably going to be a little bit spoilerish for Miracle Mask. I hope it's not too bad, but this is the only time I'm going to be able to kind of showcase it because this is the code that you were meant to get from Miracle Mask. However, because the ways I'm playing these games, it's not going to correlate properly. There was not going to be a nice way I was going to be able to show this. Same thing with Miracle Mask. I don't think I'm going to be able to show that one at all, unless I just like look it up or something and transpose it in my video. But I figured I'll just show it here and just call it a day. Welcome to the hidden door. I have prepared, especially for you, a delightful present. This is so exciting, Professor. Ooh, I wonder what's waiting inside. Ah, well, you just have to wait and see. But I can't wait any longer. Yes, Professor, show us. So as you saw, this is apparently concept art. Sometimes it's a puzzle, but in this game, it's concept art. So you see here, Specter's Call, you know, European, Australian versions of the game. Layton. And see that code, I just don't think I'm going to be able to use it for my 3DS. I'm going to try, though, but it may not work. Got Luke and Emmy and Descoulé. I don't know. It looks like you're singing. Wait, are you the Eternal Diva? Which, frankly, I forgot that. I haven't watched that yet. Oh, it's Krosky. All right. That is a flying contraption that Layton is flying. Okay, maybe he made it. Those are some. That's a creepy looking wolf. It kind of reminds me of something out of Dragon Quest, honestly. And that shark has a party hat on his nose. Is that his classroom? That's actually kind of cool. I would love... I kept saying I would actually love to see Layton, like, teach. I think... What do you guys think his Rate My Professor rating is online? That is a pretty elaborate ship. And that was it. Well, what did you think? Fantastic, wouldn't you say? Yes, thank you, Layton. I appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that has been Professor Layton and the Last Specter, or Specter's Call, however you want to call it. As a heads up, there might be a slight delay until I get Miracle Mask going, just because I'm, I had all this time off from work because of the holidays. I will be going back very shortly, so trying to get things like, get the ball rolling with that, get myself reacquainted with adulting. So I may need a little bit of time to just kind of like chill, relax, get back into the swing of things. I'll do what I can though. But yeah, this has been the first of the prequel trilogy. I will see if I'm gonna do anything regarding Eternal Diva, if I make like a discussion video or not. If not, we'll see what's what. But in case I don't do so, then we'll just get started with Miracle Mask on the 3DS next time. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for something else. Love you all so much. Don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.